So what's up people and welcome to another Elita Battle Angel YouTubers video. Yeah, so it's been over a month since I've done one of these, so I figured I would do one of these again. And so yeah, we have about 19 different links that I'll be talking about in this video, so let's start as quickly as possible. But before that, I do want to give one tribute to one of the YouTube supporters, and the gentleman's name is Shoji War, or at least that's his YouTube's ID. And the reason I wanted to give him a shout out was because of the fact that whenever I go to these or find these gems or videos, I often find that he's been there before I have. I mean, like 80% of all of these videos that I find, by the time I get there, Shoji War has been there. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's like 5 days old, 3 days old, 1 year old, 8 years old. Whenever I get there, Shoji War has been there. And he leaves a nice supportive comment. Why I want to comment on his is because of the fact that, as a YouTuber, it's always nice to hear complimentary comments from people. And so it's always nice to see the people who upload the videos, but I did want to give him a thanks to that he will go to so many of these videos, even somebody who may only have like 3 subscribers, and he will still be there cheering them on, saying good job in making a Alita video. So thank you very much, Shoji War, for all your efforts in continuing to do that. Now, I know there are a lot of other people out there, such as the $60 billion Double Dollar Man, AlitaArmy, Radio Chaos, and, Fabrizio Padani, all those people that I often thank during my YouTube discussions. You always see them in a lot of these videos giving their thumbs up. And so, yeah, thank you for all those people who go to not just my videos, but all these other people's videos and give them support. It makes the people who create the videos definitely want to continue to do so because of that support. So again, thank you very much. Okay, so let's keep on going. Okay, so starting off, I would like to start off with one of Radio Chaos's videos, the most recent one. It's called Channel Update, and the reason it's called Channel Update is there's some significant changes going on in his life. The biggest one is that he's moving to Ohio, so good luck with the move. But the other thing is, of course, he talks about that his channel will continue to support the Alita vocal support. And so yeah, thank you very much for your continued video updates, and we wish you all the best in the move. If you had the move, I hope everything went well. Yeah, so good luck, Radio Chaos, and make sure you don't have Destinova coming after you all the time. Okay, so the second one is, first of all, I would like to apologize to this person. It's a person named StanleyZ, and the reason why I want to apologize is I don't think I've ever mentioned his video. Considering the fact that he has a ton of Alita videos in his channel, I feel really bad that I didn't mention his videos up till now. And he has some very interesting videos. And so the one I want to talk about today is Alita meets Ricardo again. And I'm not exactly sure what that title means, but it's a meme video. And his channel either falls into artwork, artistic videos, or meme videos. And he does some very funny meme videos. So this is one of them. And I will leave a link to that video so that you could take a look at it. If you like those memes, go to his channel, take a look at all his others. The other one, and I really like this one, was called Elita Terminator Fan Art. And it's one of those where he took, you remember that artwork of Alita's face, where you kind of have it half in the shade and half in the light. Well, he used that to get a full facial picture. And then he took the Terminator's facial image, the kind of the exposed Terminator, not the Arnold one. And he started photoshopping and blending that part in so that there's kind of this red glowing eye from coming out of, if I remember right, the left eye of Alita. And it gives that mech sort of feeling. And it looked really, really good. So StanleyZ, thank you very much for uploading that. I really enjoyed that one. And once again, my apologies for not mentioning you earlier. And thank you for continuing to upload your meme videos and your artwork. Yeah, and good luck to your channel. Okay, so the next one is by Club Amador 2012. Now, of course, he does a lot of various trailer type or music type of videos. And this one he talked about, or not talked about, but brought out, was something called Zack Snyder style. So Alita Battle Angel in Zack Snyder style. So if you took some of the images and edited it to make it look like a Zack Snyder film rather than a Robert Rodriguez film, what would it look like? And it looked pretty nice. And so he accompanies it with music. It's a music video. And the music is Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen. And so, yeah, take a look at it. I've seen a lot of Zack Snyder's movies, whether it's one of my favorite is Man of Steel. I thought that was very good. And, of course, one of my real favorites is Watchmen. Watchmen, I thought, was a very good movie. But in any case, yeah, I'm not really well versed in what Zack Snyder's style is, with the exception of I do remember it is very artistic. And I do feel that Alita's movie is also artistic. So if you can, edit it properly, then I guess it would look like Zack Snyder's style. Anyway, so I'll leave a link to Club Amador's video and go take a look at it. Okay. The next one is by two people, although the video is by one person. Okay, so this is by Alita Battle Angel's Updates, which actually is Star of Elyon. I guess he's renamed his channel to Alita Battle Angel Updates. I'm not exactly sure why he changed it. Star of Elyon is such a very easy to say and very unique name rather than Alita Battle Angel Updates, which falls into a lot of Alita Battle Angel type of channels. But you changed it, so best of wishes to your change in your branding. And he talks about, again, another person, Enigma Seeker, and his efforts to have people contact Cinemark to re-release the Alita Battle Angels movie. And so Enigma Seeker did it in Twitter, and what Alita Battle Angel Updates did is to make a video out of it so that people like me who are not Twitter fans knew about this. And so if you're interested in learning or hearing about this, then I will leave a link to Alita Battle Angel Updates video about Enigma Seeker's message about Cinemark's input, that you could input what video or what movies you would like them to re-release. Okay, so moving on, the next one is by VLaddie. And VLaddie has re-uploaded the Junkie XL Dua Lipa Swan Song mix. Everybody knows that one. It was at the end of the movie. At least I think that's the one. I mean, unless Junkie XL has done a separate one. But it did sound exactly like the one that was at the end of the movie. And since Junkie XL, of course, did the music for Alita Battle Angel movie, I would assume that that is the one. But in any case, VLaddie uploaded it again. So if you would like to get or hear that music one more time, or maybe download it to your rig, then take a look at VLaddie's channel. Once again, I'll leave a link to that one. Okay, so the next one is GenXStrikesBack. And GenXStrikesBack has uploaded a video called Elita Battle Angels Sequels Future. And it's one of his, how do you call it? Editorial, I guess you could think of it. His opinion editorial on various things. You know, his thoughts, and he goes back to, again, a lot of the history of how Alita Battle Angel, the movie, was received by the professionals versus the fans, you know. And he goes over some of the details, and it's always a good, refreshing take to listen to somebody once again go over a lot of that, because there was a lot of, I don't need to say it here, you guys all know it, right? There was a lot of politics, there was a lot of cultural points that people wanted to talk about, and GenXStrikesBack gives a good overview of a lot of that. And in any case, as with everybody, we would like to see a sequel, and hopefully that will keep on coming. Now, he's also done a previous one called Alita Battle Angel Golden Ticket, which actually talks about the Viz Media comics, the original ones that are no longer available, right? Now they're printed by Kodansha comic. But in any case, the older ones have become so rare, and because of the popularity with the movie, it's become a very valuable commodity. And so you could see many of these volumes of the original print selling for something up to like $400 or $500 for one single comic. And so if you want to hear about some of this golden opportunity, if you had purchased Alita Battle Angel in the original days, which I had as well, but I lost them because I moved so much and we had to get rid of them during one of the moves. I restocked myself again with the newer books, but that's okay. For me, I'm not doing it for a collector's item. I'm doing it to hold the comics. The story, I mean. So, but it is nice to hear this information. So thank you very much, GenXStrikesBack. As always, I'll leave a link to his sequels summary video. And if you want to hear about the Golden Ticket one, go to his channel from there and take a look at that. Okay, the next one is by the AlitaArmy. And this is their episode 33 of their weekly Radio Chaos podcast. And this week they were talking about Elita's history and her inspirations and cultural impact. And they went into basically two things. What was the historical influence in the various things that potentially influenced Kishiro to write Elita, or GUNNM, the way it's written, and what basically pushed him along to make this comic so interesting. And then the second part is, of course, how we felt about a lot of the influences that influenced him. Did they influence us in similar manners? And I found it to be interesting. I just happened to walk into it because I was running around on YouTube and I noticed that the Radio Chaos podcast was on, so I went to take a look at it. And of course, one of the things that what's nice is it got me all reminiscent to a comic that I used to really enjoy a lot, which was Space Pirate Cobra. It was back, I think, in the 90s. I think around the time, maybe around when Alita was out, maybe a little bit earlier than that. And it was a very interesting comic. It had a very much heavy metal look and feel for a manga. It's still a manga look, but it had a heavy metal kind of look to it. And it was about a space, you could think of it as a space pirate, but it's more like a space mercenary. He wasn't really up for hire, but he went on adventures. And the reason why I wouldn't call him a pirate is because he was a one-man crew. This is a man who historically had a very colorful adventure, and then eventually the authorities caught up to him, and somewhere along the way he disappeared, and only the legends remain. And it's something that is interesting to a specific person, who just has a 9-to-5 job and has a boring life. And something like Space Pirate Cobra just excites him. And it's about this main character, this guy who has this 9 to 5 job, and how this space pirate cobra story influences it. This is basically, I'm just talking about the very, very early parts of the comic. What happens to this main character and his 9 to 5 job? I will leave it up to you to find out if you ever do decide to take a look at it. It is a very James Bondish sort of comic, and it has the very stereotypical, the female femme fatales that basically come out as a support and entertainment figure for Cobra. But overall, I enjoyed the stories a lot if you took it as a James Bond in space sort of adventure. So think of it that way. If you don't like 007, you probably won't like Space Pirate Cobra. If you like that suavish feel of the original Sean Connery type of James Bond, then you probably will like Space Pirate Cobra as well. Anyway, AlitaArmy podcast, they went over a lot of other things, but what stuck in my mind was Cobra. So thank you to the people who always entertain me there. And I'll leave a link to their podcast. Okay, so the next one is Pooliey. And this one's really nice because of the fact, well, he always does nice videos. But this one's very unique because of the fact that this isn't a music video. This is a how to edit a music video. And it stars not only Pooliey, but Moonheart X, which is really nice because you get to see the face behind the videos. And it's basically just them editing a video. And gets you to look at basically the style and the way they edit a video. And for anybody who wants to improve on their edits of music videos, you might want to go to the masters, Pooliey and Moonheart X, and see how they do it. So I'll leave a link to that one. I enjoyed it a lot, so thank you very much, Pooliey. And the next one is Den and his podcast. No, not his podcast. This is a new video. This I enjoyed a lot. I always enjoy Den's creative videos because they're so much work to put together those videos. And this one was not as long as some of his editorial sort of videos. This one was actually part of Mars Chronicle part. Basically, it's the ending part of the, I always call it the Mamma Mia, but it's not. It's the Mamiana. I think it's the Mamiana orphanage, right? And it's basically going over the things that happened there and how that arc ends. And so if you really want to, if you want to take a really nice creative way in the sad ending of that arc, then go take a look at his video, Expectations versus Reality, and I'll leave a link to that one. Now, I do know that he did have a podcast because I went and listened to that one as well, and we ended up talking a lot of Dragon Ball Z again. Who would make a better waifu, number 18 or Alita? And my vote was number 18 just because she is a waifu, right? And she is Krillin's waifu. And so, if you want to give your comments on Dragon Ball versus Alita, then go take... Well, I'm not sure if the new podcast is out yet as a video. But go take a look at his Expectations versus Reality. And while you're there, check the channel to see if he has his most recent podcast. The next one is also somebody who I need to apologize to. It's Mathilde Faugeras. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. The YouTuber is also known as Rotten. But she puts up some very nice videos. And once again, I didn't know about them, so I apologize. Why? Because I'm an idiot, and I often am the last person to know about these things. So sorry about that, and thank you very much again for putting up so many quality videos. Now, the one I want to talk about today is her review of the Alita Battle Angel movie. Why does she love the movie so much? And it's always nice to hear it from somebody who's a fan of the entire franchise to go back and see just how heartening that movie was. It's always nice to hear it in that way. You see a lot of reviewers who never followed Alita, who don't even know what Alita is. And their reviews are usually, oh yeah, the CG was great, her eyes was weird, yeah, but her eyes were okay if you looked at it. And, Mahershala Ali's position wasn't too well portrayed because they could have used him a lot longer. And why did certain people like Jai Courtney only come out for 5 seconds, right? I mean, those were the types of reviews that you saw. What's always heartening about people like Rotten's reviews is that because they know the source material so well, they could compare the movie with the source material. And I always find that interesting because, I like the source material as well. You probably know that if you've watched a few of my videos. And it's always nice to get a different perspective of the various things, how the movie compares to the source material, what made you like the source material once again, watching the movie, what made you like the movie, that may be different from the source material, whatever, And it's always nice to hear that. We talk about it a lot in the comments section, but it's always nice to hear it in another video. So thank you very much for bringing that one up. And I will leave a link to that one. Many of you already know her channel, so it may not be new, but I will put it up anyway because I enjoyed the video very much. Okay, and so that brings me to, of course, AlitaArmy. AlitaArmy does wonderful music videos. And recently, AlitaArmy brought out one called, I think it's called Sure Why Not. Alita Battle Angel, Sure Why Not. And it's a very happy, upbeat video. Usually a lot of these videos are either very romantic, very sad, or very, punchy, right? Because there's so much action. This one is very light and happy. And I really liked hearing this one. Everything You Need is by Yourself, I think is what the title of the song is called. By, Val Glashenko or something like that. But anyway, it's a very upbeat song, and so I really enjoyed that a lot. The AlitaArmy also had one called Thank You, Father recently, and I think the song was by House of Heavens. House of Heavens by Virtual Light. And so, yeah, AlitaArmy does a ton of really nice music style videos. So if you want to look at another master at looking at these, making these things, yeah, go take a look at that channel. Okay, the next one is a gentleman named, I don't know if it's gentleman, but a YouTuber named Red Hawk. Red Hawk, interesting name. I'm wondering if this person is a One Piece fan, because of course Red Hawk is a standard Luffy attack, right? That fire punch that he has. But in any case, it's by a YouTuber named Red Hawk, and it's drawing Alita with no outlines, no reference. Basically, free drawing is what he's talking about. And he does a really, or this YouTuber, since I'm not sure which gender it is, does a really nice job of drawing Alita in the style that Yukito Kishiro does. And so if you would like to see somebody who has very good talent, artistic talent, and can free draw Alita, yeah, go take a look at Red Hawk's video. I'll leave a link to it. Okay, so the next one, I think, My Diaz 21. This one you'll like, I think. Basically, it's self-explanatory from the title of the video. Disney, either give us a Alita sequel or sell the rights. And I think he would have said sell the effing rights if he had the possibility of doing so. And so you probably get some idea of what he's going to talk about. And I know a lot of people here enjoy that sort of video. So if you want to see another one about a person very passionate and wanting to see the sequel, go see My Diaz's video, and I'll leave a link to that one. Okay, so the next one is by a person named Guy Who Sells Vapes, which I presume is a guy since he says the name of his channel is Guy Who Sells Vapes. And it's actually another music video, but this one is a music video based on the anime of Battle Angel, not Alita Battle Angel, the live action movie. It's with the music It's Over by Bobby Caldwell. And so if you want to see yet another rare video that actually goes into the anime side, then Guy Who Sells Vapes, and I'll leave a link to that one as well. Next one is actually a GUNNM, Battle Angel Alita original series review of one of the volumes of the comic by Kevin Street. The gentleman or the YouTuber's name is Kevin Street. And this is the review of Volume 8. And this guy does a very detailed page by page going over of that volume. And since Volume 8 is a very significant volume in the original series, for anybody who's read the comic, you know that's where the Ouroboros incident occurs. That's where Alita meets the ARs. I think that's also the one where Alita meets Ito again. But all of that is in the that volume, the Tuned Organization volume. Mostly after what happened with the Barjack is somewhat over, although I think the ending of the Barjack arc is also in that one. But anyway, take a look at it. Some of his comments I thought were a little bit off, but overall I enjoyed his review a lot. Okay, so the next one is a channel called Royal Comics, and I think this is another music video. There were so many of them that I sometimes get lost. It's called Survivor, and I think it's by 2WEI. Now, I didn't get a chance to compare it with some of the other videos that are out there that also have the Survivor music to check to see if this is original or not. But I will leave a link to Royal Comics video, so take a look at it if you're interested, and to for anybody who's made the Survivor music video themselves, they may want to check it out to see how it compares. Okay, Div Dia Art did another Alita Battle Angel drawing. This one is a lot more Western cartoon style, but it looks really, really nice. Now, from the thumbnail that she brought out, I'm not exactly sure why she used this thumbnail because it's not particularly eye-catching. But the final art looks pretty darn nice. So if you want to take a look at a cartoon version of a winged Alita, you know, the Rusty Angel, basically the Rusty Angel image in a little bit more cartoonish sort of style, then take a look at this one. This looks pretty nice. Okay, and the last one, the second from the last one, Fei Fan Liu. And this is another music video. Alita Battle Angel, I Still Believe by Mandy. Yeah. And so another music video. I don't know who Mandy is, but it was pretty nice. And once again, I don't know the originality. It just bothers me these days that there are people who copy other people's videos. But anyway, I will leave a link to this one as well. And finally, a channel called For the Creed, and they did another music video. This time it's called Alita Battle Angel, and the music is Unstoppable Now by the Phantoms. And so I know there's a lot of Unstoppable Alita Battle Angel music videos. I think that those are by Sia, right? But this one is Unstoppable Now by the Phantoms. So if you want to look at that video, then I will leave a link to for the Creed's video upload. Anyway, that's about it. Yeah, sorry it took so long. Thank you very much for following. And thank you for all those people who uploaded their videos. And my apologies for anybody who recently uploaded a video and I missed you. But in any case, I'll continue every once in a while to bring these out. And I'm hoping that they'll continue to go on because that seems to indicate that the support for the Alita franchise will continue. I know many of you weekly uploaders will continue to do so. And I thank you for your continuous long-term support. Anyway, that's about it. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll do this again sometime in the future. I hope you join me at that time. And until then, Jaya, nice day, everyone.